Good morning or afternoon, depending on when you're watching this. Welcome to our Hunter B. Andrews Title I Distance Learning Resource Session for grades 3 through 5. First, we want to introduce you to our Title I support staff. We have Ms. Opal Smalls, who is our reading interventionist, Ms. Lily Smith, who is our literacy specialist for elementary, Ms. Tuthill, who is our literacy specialist for middle school, and there are the beautiful ladies in that picture there from left to right, Ms. Smalls, Ms. Tuthill, and Ms. Smith. For math support, we have Ms. Nicely, who is our math interventionist, and Ms. Baird, who is our math coach, and you see their beautiful pictures under their emails. And then you have the lovely team of one in family engagement, Ms. Howard, who is surrounded by kiddos. That's her favorite place to be. We want parents to remember, as families and Hunter B. Andrews Gator families, we are all in this together. When the schools closed, we all screamed and hollered and said, what? Schools are closed? And then they told us that they were going to close for the rest of the year. And I think most of us picked up our, put on our bootstraps, and we figured if we're going to be head of this circus, we're going to make it a good circus. And the other one was a funny we found in reference to kids in their school stomachs. Kids are eating everything right now. I don't know about yours, but mine is. So we want to make sure to remind them to use their school stomachs and eat breakfast and lunch and then come home for dinner. We want parents to know you are braver than you believe and stronger than you seem and smarter than you think. That's a quote by Christopher Robin. Today, we're going to go over some family engagement, some reading, writing, and math resources for you all. And we're going to start with family engagement. These are some food distribution sites that they have today. There was one at Liberty Live Church. Yesterday, there was one at Booker Elementary School. These are posted constantly on our Facebook page and our Class Dojo page. So if you're not connected, please get connected that way, so that we can make sure that you're getting some of these things here. But they do grocery distributions. Yesterday at Booker, I know I got a message and they had whole chickens, sausage, bologna, vegetables, all types of things, but it's for your household. If for some reason during the quarantine you have not been able to work or you need additional food to get your family through, those will be the places to go. Hampton City Schools Food Services, they are also offering packaged meals to anyone 18 years and younger on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays between 11 and 12:30. The closest site to our school would be Bassett Elementary School at 671 Bell Street. And once again, on Mondays, they'll pick up enough food for Monday and Tuesday, on Wednesday for Wednesday and Thursday, and then on Friday, you'll pick up food for Friday. Those are wonderful resources so that students can continue to use their school stomachs. Distance learning at home tips. Sometimes you and your student just have to walk away from the work. Some days it gets to be a lot and you have a right to walk away from it, and so does your child. You may need to take a 5-minute break, a 15-minute break, or you may need to take a half a day just to regroup and reboot. You do want to try to set a schedule and stick to it, but also leave room for the unexpected. When it comes to students completing their work, you want to make sure as a parent or guardian, we're not just taking their word for it. We want to check to see that the work is complete. Ask your student to log into their Google Classroom and show you that it says turned in, or it will say missing, or whatever it may be. Then also, if you have questions, you can always email your teacher Monday through Friday, 8 to 4, 8:30 to 4. These are some websites, and I'll share them with the presentation today on positive behavior strategies. So if you're seeing some unwanted behaviors, some things that you can do to kind of change those to wanted behaviors, a lot of times we'll utilize some of these skills at the school, so they may be helpful at home. Also, there's some resources on creating daily schedules and what those may look like for at-home learning. And tutoring. Some parents have asked about tutoring. There is a program called Go Peer, and it's where college students offer tutoring services for students in K through 12. Should your child have some issues with their Chromebooks, whether it be broken, needing a charger, or whatever else, you can call 757-850-6875. And now we're going to turn it over to Ms. Smalls for reading and language arts.
Hello, everybody. Just a couple of things I wanted to share with you all to help out with your students at home. Grades 3 through 4, we are asking for every student, and this should continue through the summer, to choose a book of your choice and read every day for 20 minutes, whether it's fiction, nonfiction, and informative text, graphic novels, as a lot of our boys like now, any of those texts, we look for them to read. They can then answer readers' response questions. Some of our students, especially our fourth graders, can find these in their Google Classroom that their teachers have shared with them. You have a set of fiction questions. These are based on your story elements, your character, your setting, and then you have your nonfiction, which are based on your text features, titles, bold words, and diagrams. For fifth grade, we have a little bit more information. They are expected to accomplish word analysis and vocabulary builder activities. And these focus on the unfamiliar words when they're reading, and they can use their context to determine meaning. In some cases, there is a graphic organizer available in the packets that fifth grade received. There's also fluency practice, again, for fifth grade. Select a book of your choice and read for 20 minutes daily, while also completing those. There are reading comprehension questions, which go along with some of the passages their teachers have assigned, as well as the reader response questions. These are just a few of the websites that our teachers use to help our students with instruction. You have ABCR, and that can be used for a variety of grade levels. You have Internet for Classrooms, also a variety of grade levels. ReadWorks is a big one for our fourth and fifth graders. A lot of their Google Classroom assignments will come from this website. Get Epic is an awesome one for reading, whether you want to read yourself or have a book read to you. FunBrain and Tumble Books also offer a variety of reading for our students. Now we move into writing. Yes, writing is continuing even while we are at home. Writing prompts for grades 3 through 5 are available in the learning packets that they received. The writing process should be followed, which there's also steps for that in the packet. They need to first brainstorm, organize their thoughts, do a rough draft, edit, and then submit a final draft. Our third through fifth graders have been working on first a narrative, which is to tell a story or write an amusing tale. And now they're writing an informative text, which will include facts, directions, or how-to steps. Examples of writing activities that you can do at home. Of course, your students can journal write. They can just get a notebook and just kind of write down their thoughts or activities from the day. www.scholastic.com does have a component where students can write stories. It gives them a prompt or it gives them a picture of a book title and asks them to write a story. Also, we have funenglishgames.com specifically on writing games. These help more with our structure, with our grammar, with our prefixes, suffixes, sentence structure, things like that. And if you want to just work on the writing of your own, first and foremost is choose a current and exciting topic. You can create a list, a mind map, sentence builders, or you can offer prompts such as what if this happened, or imagine you were in this type of scenario.
Next, we're going to move into math.
Hi, everybody. This is Holly Nicely, and I'm going to talk a little bit about some resources that are available for your child now and through the summer. First, we're going to look at eMedia Virginia, which is an online playlist resource. It's broken down by grade level and by topic, and these are very engaging, fun activities that can help your child if they're struggling or just if they're curious and want to grow as a math student. So take a chance to take an opportunity and look at these links. The next option or resource that we have is a continuation of the eMedia collection. These are particular links that that they have expanded on, and you can see that Khan Academy is one of the links, which has a variety of activities and topics for grades 3 through 12. For the another option is coming from our television, our public, our Virginia public television station is offering an on-air schedule for K through 3 instruction from 1 to 2 p.m. So these will be lessons that are short, 15 minutes in length, that your child can watch. And there is talk about expanding that to the upper grades, but we don't have any information on that yet. So right now it's just available for kindergarten to 3rd grade. And these are some additional websites for practice. You'll see that we have ABCF for 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade. This is a wonderful website. It not only has math resources, but reading as well. And your child can go on and practice. Math Playground is another good resource. And then there's Prodigy, which our students are very familiar with at school. They can join this website with these codes. So your 3rd grader would type the code they see, your 4th grader would type the code that is associated with that grade, and 5th grade, and so on. And your child may already have a code, so they would use that. But if not, they would go ahead and use the codes that are provided.
Mm-hmm. Okay, now we're going to talk a little bit about how to stay connected to Hunter B. Andrews. And let's see here. Class Dojo is used by a lot of our lower grade levels, pre-K through 2. Some of our 3 through 5 teachers use it as well. As far as Google Classroom, all of our 5th through 8th grade students are very familiar with Google Classroom. Some of our lower grade levels are utilizing Google Classroom as well. So just check in with your child's teacher. You can contact your child's teacher via email. A lot of the teachers have reached out to parents by email, so make sure that you have updated emails as well as phone numbers there. We will send out weekly or bi-weekly updates and info phone calls connected to emails as well. You can also find us and keep updated on Facebook, Hunter B. Andrews PK8, Twitter @Andrews Pre-K8, and then one that is not listed here, but Parent Portal for grades 2 and up. Parents can keep up with what the teachers are putting in the grade book. Even still, they're trying to keep track of what students are turning in. For those of you who, and I just thought about this, for those of you who cannot get on internet access and the students are creating packets, you want to make sure that you just at least let the teacher know that your child is completing packets, even if you have to take a picture of it and send it in to the teacher, just so that they know that they're working. This was another little funny. Distance learning parents on week 1, we all looked like we could do this. By week 4, it was a little different. And then just one on distance learning. Parents are like, hold on, we're going old school here with math. They've learned some new things in math. I always pick with Miss Nicely and Miss Baird. Some of these new things I am so not aware of. So should you need help, they have also, their emails are in the beginning of this presentation. Parents, remember, you are exactly what your child needs. Don't ever doubt that, not even for a second, not even through this quarantine. We want to thank everybody for being here, and we hope that this helped. Once again, should you need to reach out to us, we will share our emails as well. Thanks, and have a good evening.